Hey everybody, how is it going? Hopefully you've had a great break after the first stream, right? Hopefully it was absolutely amazing. This is basically something completely different that is ideally going to be a complete and just a complete one-off, where we hope that some of you know your stuff about PCs, right? Because for those that somehow don't know, skipping mad, surely not. Do you mean? Do you mean? Because those that don't know, my current PC, calling it a PC is generous, is a piece of trash. Not for 99% of the time, but for that 1%, it ruins everything. 1 second, we've just got. Let me quickly open this up. 33. It just randomly came through that 3 people became a member. I assume they were rememberings. Yeah, basically, my my PC right now is a joke. So if somehow throughout watching these streams you have absolutely no idea what the problem is, then I don't know how you've avoided me saying it hundreds of times. How much do I think my PC's worth? I have no idea. $1,000, maybe more. So basically, if I got a new PC, then if I put a fresh install of like Windows on my current one, right? Slash old one, and it worked perfectly with no problems, then I could sell the parts for quite a bit, and that'd be great. But yeah, basically, the problem that we currently have is Sergio, yeah, I do. I should turn it off. Is that even the button to turn it off? Doesn't look like it. Maybe that is. I think it's turning off. Yeah, basically my current problem with my PC. Oh, you can't actually see it on this screen. Oh. Oh, well, that's a nightmare. What if I do this? Wait, have I got this up? Oh, I do. Okay. Right. So, the current problem that this one has is these icons every hour or so all refresh for no reason. And so, for example, if I was typing into Google, right? If I was typing something in here, as it did the thing, then it would kick me out as if I have like clicked out of this or tabbed out of it or whatever. If I'm playing a game such as Minecraft, it will tab me out. It will pause the game as if it's come out of it. If I'm streaming, which I am a lot of hours in the day, it kicks the stream down whilst this refresh thing is happening. And it happens for like a minute, maybe like once an hour, something like that. So it's a massive problem. And I've replaced multiple parts in the PC, like the hard drive, the SSD, the RAM, etc. No fixes. And at this point, I can't be dealing with it. I can't be dealing with it. So what I'm tempted to do is, because I've wanted to do it for a while, is just upgrade, get a fresh start, right? And then, as I say, if I could potentially then do a fresh install of Windows on the old PC, and if it fixes any issues or whatever, I can happily sell that for parts. If not, then I could go and take it somewhere and see what could actually be taken and sold that isn't broken in it, right? And it would mean that the PC would have a massive upgrade. So editing would be way easier, whether it is in Premiere Pro. After Effects stuff would be way better. Streaming would obviously benefit because my computer would actually be able to handle it. Much better than it currently can. For example, my mic messes up, right? When I do... No. If I do this... So you know I have these things called stingers, right? So the transitions when I go from this to that, it's called a stinger. Yeah? Now, where is it in the settings? Themes? Damn, where is it? There's basically... Oh, I don't know where it is. Be in here. Oh, and then the streaming software is just going to freeze. Nice. Aha! So if I have a stinger that has a sound with it, then it lags massively because, again, my PC can't seem to handle it for whatever reason. And stuff like that. So it also means that if I wanted to stream myself playing PC games, that'd be possible. That'd be possible. And one thing that I am 99.9% sure that I'm going to do is not build it myself, because I've upgraded this PC and... Or did I build this PC myself? I don't know. I definitely upgraded basically all the parts in the past. I'm pretty sure I upgraded basically everything. So yeah, I have basically built this one. And then upgraded stuff later on as well. I don't want to do that. I want to get this built by someone that knows what the hell they're doing, etc., etc. Get it sent to me. Happy days, right? So that's why I'm most likely looking at... There's two main places. I mean, I know that there are others, but PC specialist and overclockers, right? Because otherwise I'd do it through... What's it called? Just I'll put it in the chat at any point. There, PC part picker, right? Otherwise I'd do it through that and then I'd build it myself, but I'm not doing that. And there's no chance I'm doing that this time. Not after the absolute nightmare that this PC has become. There is no FIFA tonight. We've already done over 5 hours of FIFA. So, I'm most likely going to do it through one of these. Niaz, I'm not streaming FIFA, my dude, so the numbers are always going to be way lower when that is the case. Especially when we're doing something that isn't even a game. Literally help me build my PC. People don't care about that. I'm not going to worry about viewer numbers on this stream. This is for me. And I guess for you guys, right? So it's most likely, as I say, going to be between these two. Now, I've used PC Specialist in the past. I think it was 2012 when I used them. And they were very good. Very, very good. In terms of the whole process of everything, the customer support and everything like that was very, very good. and also at the time comparing their prices to other websites was solid as well. So this would be my preferred option, is to go through them, based on my experience. But we'll see. So the thing is with both of these that you can do finance, right? Because I don't. It might be possible. Like if I had a budget of like £2,000 or £2,500 or something like that, it may be possible if I scrounged together basically every bit of money from every website and everything like that. Maybe I could afford it, but I literally wouldn't be able to do anything else for the next, I don't know how long, until the next like YouTube payment or whatever comes through at the end of October. I wouldn't be able to even go and buy a McDonald's. I don't even know if I'd be able to afford to like keep up my gym and Netflix and everything like that. So the ideal way would be a finance route. Now, the good thing about both of these websites is that their finance has an option, you can see here as well, of, what does it even say on here? Blah, 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 blah. So well, this is assuming that you actually get accepted. Now, who knows if that would actually happen. That could be a problem. Because obviously I'm not I'm self-employed now, I guess. So I don't know how that would work. But say for example, it was £2,000 or whatever. Oops, not 200. Blah 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 blah. Calculate finance, doesn't matter. This. So both websites have this 12 months buy now, pay later option. You start making repayments 12 months after it dispatches. As part of the package, you have the option to settle the remaining balance in full at any point during the first 12 months without paying any interest. So if I could afford it within 12 months, which if YouTube goes okay, or even if it doesn't go that great, should easily be able to happen, then you can pay your settlement fee or whatever, pay the whole thing off, and you don't then get stuck in a multi-year finance thing that's going to cost you way more than the actual cost of the thing would normally. So for example, this, right? If it was a £2,000 PC, you'd be, if you only put in 1% of the deposit, you'd end up paying 3.1k. So you're paying nearly 50% more. Whereas if you pay off the £2,000 during the first 12 months, you don't pay any interest. So that's really good. So if I got approved for the finance thing for either of those, perfect. Absolutely perfect. I wouldn't worry really about anything whatsoever. That'd be fine. So that's probably what I'm going to do. The thing you never like about finance is interest is you look at the overall cost. Exactly. Which is why it's good that it shows. I'm not looking to build it myself, not this time. Trying to get a new PC, potentially. Actually, nice. Maestro, cheers. Carl, nice. But yeah, so I am not building myself. There is no chance in hell after all the problems that I've been having with this PC for what feels like years now. No. So that's why I want to go through someone. Now, I don't know nowadays if, for example, overclockers would be better than PC specialists. But as I say, I had a good experience with them in the past. Very, very good experience. And so, ideally, I'd probably prefer to go through them. So, we'll see how things go. Let me actually whack this over here. I can read the chat whilst actually having that over. Right? When did my FIFA stream end? Probably like an hour ago. And when will this end? Don't know. No idea. To be honest with you. So, here's an example. Was it Corsair? No, it wasn't. It was Creator. So NZXT came out with a Creator PC, right? That is now getting promoted by like Courage. I think Hoki's doing it, stuff like that. Get off. And it's $3,500, right? Now, I watched a couple of videos about it, and people saying, yeah, some of the specs and everything are good. However, for a creator PC, it didn't make sense to go for the i9. It would make way more sense to go AMD and what is it, the Ryzen 9? I can't remember exactly what it is. If I click on that, and it'll be like one of the first ones that comes up. But if I actually no YouTube.com. If we go to this creator PC like that. Is it this dude? Yeah. All of the comments. And then what I looked at online was where was it? Something about the hard drive being slow, and then giving them the 9900 instead of AMD. What is it called? Let me quickly see. What does it matter? Go on this. Is it this one? I don't know if it was any of them. This 3900. That's the one. That's the one. And basically everyone everywhere was asking, why the hell are they not using this instead of the Intel one? So everyone seems to be telling me that this is the one to go for, right? If I really wanted to go seriously beefy with a CPU, something that I wouldn't have to like upgrade for quite a while, that should be able to go like smooth with everything. You say a 2-year-old monkey can build it with some guide from YouTube. Yeah, they can. I built my PC fine. However, I don't trust anything to do with technology. As you know, if you watch my streams, it hates me, right? So I don't want to have anything to do with it. 19 is better for, or i9 is better for gaming, whereas Ryzen is better for content creation. And the thing is, like, if I was going to be playing games as well while streaming, then it'd be fine for the games that I'd be playing. Right? Trust yourself. No. No. I don't know how long you've been a part of the channel, Carl, but technology hates me in every single way. For example, this camera may randomly go out of sync during this stream for literally no reason and then come back in sync. Amazing. Right? Amazing. And that's the kind of stuff I have to deal with. Same with my Elgato. Randomly, it goes really glitchy. So I have to take the HDMI out, put it straight back in. Works perfectly. No reason for it. It just does it because it's me. The other day, my stream just randomly died. For no reason. No one else's stream died. There were no issues on my end. But it just didn't work. So that was good. It was great. So yeah. I don't trust myself at all when it comes to that kind of thing. So there are a lot of things to consider, right? When going through something like this as to what you go for. Now, this is why I'm doing this as a stream rather than just doing it myself, because I know a bit about it. However, I don't know everything really intricate and everything like that. Now, was it overclockers or was it here, actually? Was it on here? I feel like it was. I could do the new gaming chair, to be honest with you. That'd be nice. I know Pikachu on the stream, I know. This, you can have the... Now, I'm assuming that this would actually... Like, they must surely already install it or whatever. But yeah, so this is actually on the website as part of it, which is exactly what I would want, rather than having to get that and then try and get everything sorted with that. So that's awesome, right? Because again, we're having problems with our Elgato, and I don't know why. And so a replacement for that would be great, which would be one of these. However, this is the absolute dream, because that means that you can stream and record separately, but at the same time, if that makes sense. So, for example, when I'm streaming, I've got my overlay and everything like that. Like, I'm here, for example, and if I was streaming FIFA, the gameplay would be behind me. So if you wanted to see something right there, I'd have to move out the way so you could see it. Whereas with these built-in capture card things, the way that you can do it, I believe, I'm 99% sure, because other people do it. Maybe I just need to make sure I know what I'm doing. You can record it separately. I'm fairly, like, pretty damn certain. So I can record, I can have my stream as it normally is, but then, for example, if I just want to record the gameplay for a section of the stream, boom, I can do that. Right? So then I could do a voiceover afterwards or whatever, and that would be good if I was doing something where maybe you wanted the game sound or whatever, but you didn't want to hear what I was saying on stream. You get the idea. Okay? 2.5k for a PC is quite a lot. Yeah, but if you are streaming every single day and you need something that is going to be beefy enough to handle every single thing that you do, it might be worth the investment. Right? Like my original PC... One second, let me see if I can open it over here. Let me see how much my original PC was in 2012 when I used PC Specialist. Does it still have the thing on there? My account. What did I put? This? Did I reset my password? I did. Order details. My orders. So in 2012, how much did mine cost? It took 12 days to make. Does it say how much it cost? Oh, it must do, right? My account. Order details. Aha! So this was my original i7. Does it say the price on here? See, this was 1.1k. Right? And that was in 2012. Well, we're used to getting PCs that are beefy enough. And again, the thing is, a Carson. No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't at all. So, again, I'm used to this website. Everything's fine. It's all good. It's all good, right? And PC specialists are fine. So, should we get into this thing? We get into this. Again, it may be the case that they say, nope, you're not available to do anything on finance or whatever. And again, the thing is as well, if YouTube streaming didn't even work out for me, if I'm doing 3D, like for example, can I load this up during a stream? Let's have a look. Oh, it's going to open on that window. Okay. Or that monitor. Let's see if this actually opens up. I'll show you an example of stuff. Because I could potentially even do stuff freelance as well. 3D modeling. Which is something I have thought about a lot. But again, I would need a better PC for it. because my uni project crashed. Well, didn't crash that much because the program's pretty good at not crashing. It just freezes, and it will freeze for hours and then actually come back, which is amazing because normally stuff that does that, you've got no chance of getting it back. But whilst my PC's good, it needs to be better if I want to do like 3D modeling and things like that. So I'll let it load up and then I'll show you an example of what I mean. I'll show you an example. You missed a dono. What's where? Jord, it's not as simple as that right now. Oh, but Implosion did come in with a donation. Thank you. Saying I know it not much. All I can do till I get my job. Still love the streams. Will always support when I can. Well, thank you very much, my dude. Appreciate that. Lumion is still loading up. Come on. Come on. So, now, the thing is, in like choosing a case here, I don't care about like this. Why is this case £400? I have no idea. I don't know enough about them to know. So the one problem with cases, obviously, is that not everything fits in every case. Okay? So I could proceed with whatever is default here. You've selected that. See, that fits, right? So all the stuff that is currently chosen fits this case. That's fine. Whereas, I don't know, would this be a problem if I went down to this one? The case you have selected does not support this, right? You get the idea. So cases don't really matter to me. I don't care how my PC looks. It's under a desk, right? It doesn't make a difference to me. Better airflow, yeah. So I don't know. Special. What's so special about it? Who knows? Doesn't look special. NZXT. See, I've got my current PC has NZXT case, and that's pretty good. Again, it doesn't really matter too much to me, other than the amount of USB ports in it. So at the top on the front, it's got 2. How many do I currently use? 2. Right? Does it not say at the back how many it has? No. I guess that'd depend on the other stuff that you choose, wouldn't it? Motherboard and everything. Oh no, no it wouldn't. It's down here. I swear there's actually an option. Some USB. Minimum 2 USB 3 and 2 USB 2 ports. And minimum 2 at the front. You know what? Let me go down here and let me check. Let me check how many I actually have going into the back of my PC. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I've got 6 USB things going in the back of my PC. And then 2 in the front. Oh. Right. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, you can always get USB hubs and everything, can't you? So that'd be fine. Just grab a MacBook Pro. That's a good one. That's a good one. Funny. So, yeah, in terms of the processors, going AMD, then this is apparently the streaming content creation CPU to have, right? This is it. This is the one. If you go for Intel, then you go for the i9 90, whatever the hell it is, 9900. But this is the one. Look at this. Get 3 months of Xbox Game Pass. Cheeky giveaway on the cards. right? Maybe. Now, I understand that part, right? I understand this part as well. However, this is what I don't understand. Okay? So, what would... Because obviously, for example, you can see the current price up here is 2.5 grand. Okay? Now, if I change this to this bottom one, it goes up by £40. This one goes down. That one goes up a hell of a lot. That one goes down by a bit. But I have absolutely no idea what the difference is in motherboards. Right? This is probably the... I mean, the rest of it, I'd say I pretty much understand all of it, but I have never understood motherboards at all. I don't understand. What the point would be for going from like this one to this one. Recommended for gaming, right? So Crossfire and SLI is for dual graphics cards. I'm going to say I probably won't need dual graphics cards. Right? So that isn't really necessary. But more expensive motherboards carry more features, such as... Heard you get a free code for Kimmy's new website, the more expensive one. Worth it then, isn't it? So we wouldn't need Crossfire. I don't... I can zoom in as well, by the way. To make this a bit easier to read for the people that might be struggling, okay? If you don't need Gen 4, get that. I don't know what that means. This is why I'm streaming this. I have no idea what you mean by that. What the hell is Gen 4 compared to Gen 3? Help! Help! I understand the DDR4 for the RAM. I get that. That's all I understand. Motherboard depends on if you're overclocking or which you obviously won't, so you need a basic one that can handle a beefy CPU. So basically any of these. Zoom in more. I don't know if I can. Actually get much bigger. Here you go. Look at that! Now you can see all the ones available. Crossfire is a sick car. Good old Chrysler. At one point, for about 2 days, I was really adamant on that being the potential first car that I was ever going to get. That didn't last. Will I be using USB 3.1 or 3.2? Couldn't tell you. No idea what the difference is. So... Didn't know there was a 3.1 or 3.2. I knew there was USB 3. No idea what those are, though. Absolutely no idea. Much better. Beautiful. Jay, obviously David. Cal has become a member on this stream. A hero. What a hero. Thank you very, very much for joining. You're a legend. Appreciate it. On this stream as well. Happy to join the member family. Thank you. Different is response time, so 3.2 is faster. Does it really make that much difference? Show me what you have so far. We've got a CPU. This is the second part. Right? Second part is the motherboard, which is the one part that I don't understand at all. At all. It won't work with that right out the box. But it has that, so you can update the BIOS to support that. What won't work with what? What won't work with what? I don't understand. As long as it has good, that for the CPU. Motherboards also come in different sizes. A6 being the biggest one, features better cooling. Yeah, a colourful case. Yeah, I don't really care about that. Donks, yeah, exactly. BIOS will be updated by PC Special. Well, you'd hope so. This is the CPU. If we're going AMD, then this is the one apparently to get. Even I have researched that and found that out. I mean, the thing is, like, you're saying that it might not be compatible. If you click on one of these and it says it isn't compatible, then you wouldn't be able to buy it. So you'd have to go and change to a different one anyway. Don't want Intel. Apparently not. Apparently for content creation, streaming, etc. AMD is better. That's what I've read in a lot of places. If you're doing build, you'd go for that. 32 gig RAM. Use that. Framing. So in terms of like what I need, right? If I Cal, thank you very much. I appreciate it. If I am just streaming and maybe occasionally I would be streaming maybe PC games, but it'd probably only be something like Fortnite or maybe COD or whatever. I don't know. It's not going to be this 4K masterpiece. Then if I was doing that, then would there be any point in going anything other than standard? Or not? Like, what is the price difference? So that is 467. That goes up by like £30. That goes up by another £50. That goes up by another £50. That goes up by another £100. Rude, good. Surely it's just a matter of the best performance for your money. Don't see why a particular brand would be significantly better at streaming. Personally, I stream in 4K 60 HDR, super low latency. Yeah, exactly. No point getting anything more than that would... Yeah, but Tom, that's not what we're on right now. It's content creation, streaming, editing, and then... Has this loaded up yet? Oh my god, Lumion! Come on! Maybe I need the window open for it to actually load. I'll show you. It may come across really laggy on stream, and that would be the perfect explanation. A recovery file has been detected! I don't care. I don't want to load a specific scene. Right. So. If I load up something here. No. Examples, right? Let's go to this. Computer speed, minimum. Not quite recommended. See what I mean? It can do it, but it can freeze and lag. For how it looks, different RGB lighting you can get. Okay, okay. Better cards than that. Yeah, but we're not onto graphic cards just yet. We're looking at thingy. Calm down. We're a motherboard. We're going through this super slow. Is Is the best for the money is you don't want to overclock, so no point going for anything more. Okay. Okay. And again, stop going about the graphics card just yet. Not responding. Great, right? Great. So as I say, if I want to do 3D work like this, I could really do with improving my PC. Once it gets up and running, depending on the file size, it's okay. But like my uni project was so slow. This may not even load while streaming. I have no idea. Am I going to risk overclocking? Absolutely not. No. Dom, I shouldn't have to do anything like that though. That should all be done by them. Do PC builds often to earn money. See, I wish that I could get to the point where I could do that. But yeah. We're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Obviously, this would be faster when I'm not streaming. But, right, so if I'm working anything like this, okay? I mean, you can see the frame rate. It's not perfect right now. I have no idea how this is coming across on stream, by the way. I have absolutely no idea. But if I'm working in stuff like this, then I want it to be... I want it to be quick. Like, for example, if I'm going to change the weather to dark or whatever, right? This is a small project, and sometimes it lags, sometimes it doesn't. If I go to... wait a minute. God, I can't even remember on this. Maybe it's on this. But again, you can just see, like, it lags. Right? It's frozen. So if I go and add another effect, like... like snow or something like that, then I don't want it to lag at all. Now that's actually not bad right now. But you can see sometimes when frames drop and everything, it'll just be bleh, right? It's not good. It's not good. I don't know what it means. Not particularly smooth, yeah. It's what I mean. Like, I could try and open up my uni project. While streaming, I genuinely don't think it would open up. On this PC. I really think it would. When I'm not streaming, I would say 1 out of every 3 or 4 times that I was trying to, it wouldn't open. So, if I'm doing this kind of work as well, then I need this to be as smooth as possible. And not even just when working in it, but rendering out of this. For example, the clip that you've all seen that I don't even know if I have saved on my PC anymore right now, or if it's on a memory stick, of like it going round my stadium and then zooming in and going round, takes ages and ages and ages. It was ridiculous. I barely got my final rendered video out to show for the final thingy. What am I even saying? To show the people, basically. Like, there's so much stuff that I needed to do. So, like, again, I tried to render at one point when it was running, and it just took so long, I couldn't do it. Is there a way to record what FPS this is at? I don't think so. I don't think so. So let's zoom in. Because, as you can tell, it lags things. It ain't great. Right? And it even freezes whilst closing. Tom, you can try. So yeah, I need good CPU, good RAM, everything to deal with software like that. Good graphics card, definitely need a good graphics card. Because on their benchmark thing, my CPU says that it's okay but not great. I think the graphics card is the worst out of all the things it rates. Sadly. So, let's say so yeah, after you've seen that and what I will need that for, right? That kind of software and everything like that, is there still going to be no difference between this one and this one? Would they provide the same thing? Can you send it on Twitter? You can do. The budget is probably about £2,000, maybe 2.5 actually. Well, it depends. If I could get it, so I can pay 12 months later, then I would go all the way to 3. To be honest with you. Yep, no difference. There's one person. Anyone else? Don't think it works with that processor. Well, let's do this. Let's press proceed. Nothing wrong there. It would tell me if it wouldn't work. Right? Like, I don't know if this is incompatible with any of these. Let's go with that and that. I don't know. I don't know. But it would say if they're not compatible. Right? Personally, you go with that one. The Gigabyte B450. What's the difference? As it's only £15 more. Is it just the brand? Or what is that? Will I be playing more FIFA tonight? Nope. Nope. Ollie, don't know. Asus make better motherboards. USB 3.1 though. And again, I don't know what the difference is. If it's a tiny bit slower to use something through USB, it doesn't sound like the end of the world to me. You say sent. Let's have a look, shall we? On PC specialist as well. Beautiful. So that with the first one. Yeah. Where is the graphics? Oh, there. I don't think you've sent a specific one. Tom? I feel like you've not saved it and sent it to me. You've just sent a default page. DDR4 is important. Yeah, I know. I know. USB 3.2 can transfer files much faster. May want faster RAM speed. Show you, sorry. You've literally sent the same link that I have open here. So you've just sent this page. It's not custom at all. So what? RAM speed is super important. But then where does that come under? What, as in this? The build you use, you had the X570. Mm-hmm. How much more is like 64 compared to 32? So 2574. 120 quid? Double the RAM? But would you really need 64? Even if you're doing 3D modeling, do you really need 64? Don't just get a pre-built. I don't know. All this is gibberish. Yep. How quick the RAM, the higher the better. Mm-hmm. It is a lot more RAM. It is. But is it necessary? What is the jump between 16 and... Not much. Not much. 32 should be enough. Probably be able to upgrade RAM come the time. If need be. Especially if I went... Yeah. As long as I made sure I got the same, then we'd be all good, wouldn't we? That wouldn't be a problem. So, basically, like, that would be the best because it's the quickest, but you can't get up to 32. So it'd be like that. The 3200 would be the best out of that list. Yes? Or nah? Might need it for 3D modeling though. Would Google the recommended amount of RAM? The more RAM, the more programs you can have open at once without affecting performance. See, now to me, that sounds exactly like streaming, especially playing PC games while streaming. Screams out to me. Loads of programs open at once. So maybe I'd push. Right? I don't know. Probably actually do. At least 3,000. 10 Chrome tabs vary. Well, yeah, obviously at all times. There's a reason why I have a button on the Stream Deck to go straight to the Insta, right? RTX 2080 Super. I think that's what I already have, right? Yeah, this. Because the difference between this and the TI is quite a bit. Quite a bit. So, you'd probably just do that in the future, wouldn't you? So would you say that is probably like how much? It's 150 to get double the. Let me quickly open Lumion recommended. See what it says. This image was rendered with a custom-built computer with the following specs: GTX 1080 Ti. See, that was. Is that discontinued now? The 1080 Ti? Because even though I've never had, well, I've not really been that guy that is always there, seeing when new things are released, etc. Right? Upgrade upgrade when that is out. So yeah, I'm not that guy that is like, oh my god, they've released a new graphics card or anything like that. But I remember the 1080s coming out, and I remember the 1080 Ti's coming out, and basically everyone's saying, oh my god, these are amazing. And I swear Films have PCs that have dual 1080, or they used to. Maybe they've upgraded them now, but I swear they had dual 1080 Ti's in their PCs or something like that. Beach, yeah. So, like, what exactly is the difference, for example, between the 2070 and the 2080, the 2070 non-super, 2060 super? What exactly, like, to very, very briefly describe it? 10th gen was game changing. But why did they still do like 1050 but not 1080? Was that not directly replaced? We go for the 24 gig. Oh my god. Nvidia Titan RTX. It's only like a couple more grand. Jesus Christ. Wow. What would you possibly need that for? That literally costs like 5 grand on its own. My god. Super has minimal battle performance to get a card in every market. What do you mean every market? Oh, to fit like different rigs and everything like that. I assume. Maybe I'm wrong. "4K multi-screens. One day, right? Streaming FIFA in 4K. Yeah? Does anyone do that? Does anyone do that? There's probably people that do stream in 4K that are absolutely mental. I know there's people that upload in 4K, but, like, for example, I always bring it back to Hat Films, but those are normally just their vlogs, not gaming stuff. But is there anyone out there that consistently streams in 4K that anyone knows of? Because I can't think of any. But then again, I don't watch. I don't know. Streaming 8K with 10 monitors covering the whole wall. Could do. Change my whole setup so this whole wall is just one massive thing. Screens. Minus. On Mixer loads will. On Xbox One S. Yeah, but. Does that count? Does that count? Fair enough. So, if we're at this point, right? So, why, for example, would you go for, let's say this, Titan, instead of getting two 2080s or something like that, or this one, 2080 Ti? Why would you go for one instead of doubling up? What would be the point of doubling up instead of just upgrading? Says on the bottom right, Div Rivals. It's in, is it? We get quick confirmation on the stream. Right? Let's be back out. It's going to disconnect me from the servers, isn't it? But champs. Opens in 6 days, 8 hours. It's there, everybody. We got 1 week for me to get Werner and Neuer. Prices might start going up. Know nothing about PCs, just here to watch and drop a like. Sounds good to me. Right? Sounds good to me. That's too logical. But what? Like, what? Don't double up all that. The Quadro is more for hardcore. This one will be for big content creators. But again, why? What would be the... Why would you get a second graphics card instead of just going huge? What's the point of having two? Your mate is an idiot and bought 2080 Ti. 12080 is fine for literally anything. Then that's probably what we're going to go for, to be honest with you. What did this one have, actually? 2080 Ti, yeah. The big boy. It had 64 gig RAM. Everyone was annoyed at this for only having 5400 RPM on the HDD. They weren't happy with it in the reviews. Double the VRAM. For what you're doing, I don't see why you'd need more than a TI unless you're wanting to use that PC for decades. This is the first year you're not getting FIFA since FIFA 10. Why? Titan isn't made for gaming, and buying two, which is called SLI, can cause screen tearing during gameplay. It depends what you're using them for. Okay. Interesting. I mean, I don't need that, right? I don't need to think about that right now. But I'm just thinking, because I distinctly remember... I don't know if they did a video on it. Two graphic or... I don't know if they ever did a proper setup video where they showed it off. They definitely had dual graphics cards. And obviously they make gameplay stuff. So, I don't know. Are you financially okay to buy this computer? If I can do it on finance, then yes. Or, again, if they... Basically, you've got the choice with this, right? You can either buy it outright. That ain't happening, right? If I was going for this thing... Simpsons, yeah, hopefully. Nature, I have always been under the impression that Alienware is basically the PC equivalent of Apple, and that it costs more because it's Alienware, not because it's better. Me, I don't really need it for games that much. That's the thing. Because, again, the games that I will be playing on PC, if I do, would be Fortnite. Maybe if it ever came back... thingy, Minecraft, maybe the new COD, purely because Get Modern Warfare would select NVIDIA GeForce RTX GPUs. So if I got it with that, then maybe I'd play COD on it, right? Oliver, of course, pretty much anywhere so overpriced. There you go. Does it say which ones you get COD with? Oh, Max Monitors 2. Max Monitors 5. 5. That. So what am I looking at? 8 gig. 2080 Super, right? Tick, 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 tick. Watch the cross. Crossfire X ready. What's Crossfire X? It's about the parts. not the name. Just a brand name to charge you more. See, I always had that as a thing. Oh, multi-cards. So you couldn't get two of them, even if you wanted to. Dual graphic cards are fine, but you can still have issues with screen tearing when the graphics cards don't sync up occasionally. Ah, okay. Recommend watching that. I might do, because it genuinely interests me. Like, even though I don't really know that much about a lot of these things, it does interest me watching people go through the details of how some of these things work. It's really interesting to me. It's like technological things are always going to interest me. It's like physics as well at school. Even though I didn't understand half the stuff I learned in A level, which is why it was hard, it's the most interesting thing that I think I will ever experience. Oh, this computer works really well. Well, if I get it, then yeah. So yeah, to the person who said, can I actually afford it? Well, I don't think that would be possible for me to pay outright. But the way that this works is, if you get approved, which might be an issue, right? I don't know. Then you could get you get 12 months where I don't think you pay anything other than the early fee, which is like £20-30, something like that, or a deposit, right? You put a 1% deposit down at the least, I think. And then after 12 months, if you have not paid off the full amount in, I don't know if you can do it in payments at all, or if it has to be in one go. So let's say you do it all in one go within the first 12 months. You don't pay the finance, you don't pay any of the interest. Whereas if you don't pay it off in those first 12 months, you have to then do the finance and you have to pay the extra amount. It's hard to get finance on this site. Well, I'm going to try. Right? And if not, then maybe you could create exactly the same thing on here and see if I could get it on there. We'll see. Watched How to Build a Computer, loved it. You know too much about computers now for that one video doing computer studies GCSE. Nice. So as it stands, everyone's in agreement that this is good, right? And these are the main components that are obviously, well, the core components, right? These are the things that matter the most. Everyone's in agreement that this is good, right? Things don't really need to go up anymore in any of these. Yes? Did ASICT? I get? I think I got a B in it in A level IT. I genuinely can't even remember. You defo understand all of this. Welcome to my world. Yes, good, correct. We'll get a few people to confirm that things look good before we move on, because the rest is a lot easier after this point. A lot easier. Good setup. Because again, if they come back and say, nah, then I don't know what I'll do. Let's quickly see, actually. If on here, how do you make your own? Can you not just completely start and make your own? On that. I haven't used Overclocker's site before, so I don't really know. You would say yes, but you don't have a clue. Nice. Tom, what do you mean? What does that mean? Got a problem? I don't understand. That's good. Yes. Okay. Bigger. So, does this have the same? That's the question. What did we use? FX 470. No. But what if we changed this first? Isn't there? Why is this not as simple? configurator. Yeah? Yeah. That looks good. Now, why can't I start my own? Just making everyone have to wait longer. Why? You guys are confusing me. Right, let's try and get to the same point on both, if possible. CPU. This one. Get that on there. Motherboard. Is that the same? Why is it prime? Tough. That's our one. The Tough X570. The cooler. We're not worrying about that right now. Then we had 64 gig. This doesn't go to 64. That's a problem. Why is theirs so much more difficult? Oh, Jamie, nightmare. Even though Messi is striker. Or whatever. Oh, no, he's not. Wait. No, Messi is right wing. Oh, God. No, sorry. I'm an idiot. Right, no, that'd be fine. Why is... Why can't you just go from scratch on here? Why is this so much more difficult? I don't understand. Titan! I don't even know which one I have. The GeForce... This. Don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand why it's so different. Why can't you go up to 64 gig of RAM? Fine, we're going back over here. Going back over here. They don't have supers. Why? Why does it have to be different? Right, hard drives, optical storage, memory card reader. First storage drive. Now, this is what I don't get. Because obviously I know the difference, obviously, between a hard drive, right, an SSD, etc., etc. What I don't understand is what the M2 is, right? So someone's going to have to clear that up, if possible. Where's the money coming from? Well, it depends if I can do it on finance or not. Otherwise, it ain't possible. Decision, no. No. M2 for the main is way faster. See, that's why I had this in here before. Right? So, I put in a 1 terabyte one. Now, again, you're going to have to tell me whether this was a good decision or whether I should be looking at something else on this list. I can zoom in to make it easier for everybody to see. Here you go. Here's the list. I had it on this one. SSD slot that doesn't use SATA port. Okay. 10 terabyte SSD. I don't think so. I think I'm going for that. Connect on the motherboard instead of wiring that. Connect straight into the board. Google what that looks like. Because I currently don't have one of those. Both of mine are connected with cables. Right, okay. I get it. I get it, everybody. I understand. Samsung reputable. You say get the 970. So this. Would I need 1 terabyte? What do I have right now? Get that over there. I think I've got... Yeah, I've got 512. or 500? How much difference would that actually make? 646. £100. Double the size though. My SSD is actually currently very nearly full. M2 are way faster for booting everything up. The Windows or Fortnite. Not really. I don't save all my video stuff on my SSD. It's not the end of the world. I mean, I could take, because this is connected with cables, right? This isn't an M2. I could connect my current one if I needed more, right? Or am I being stupid? You could just get a low storage one just to put Windows on, so your main processors will be a lot quicker. Then get another SSD or HDD for games. Decision, the second half of that doesn't mean much to me. All I know is that has 8. This has 12. I don't know about the other part though. I don't know what it means. How many subs off of that? Good question. 25. At 500. I mean, I don't have any problems now with 500. And I actually put too much stuff on this that doesn't need to be on it. It could actually be on my hard drive. My hard drive right now has 100 gig of stuff on it. That's it. Use the old SSD to store anything else, then just keep the current hard drive. What if they're the problem though, even though they aren't, because I've upgraded them? What if the SSD is a M2 to boot, hard drive to store? So, if it was super easy to do, then yeah, I could just go with a small one of these to put Windows on, basically. And then connect my old one if this runs out of room, which it probably would. Then the other hard drive really used. Okay, right. So let's go worst case scenario. Then we went with 1 terabyte. Whoa! So if you bump up to 500, get Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Getting all the games. All the games. Right? Just put 2 wires in. Yeah. Yeah. I just wonder how easily accessible it'd be. Obviously, it's a pre-built compared to doing your own cabling and everything. You'd hope that it'd be really easy to add additional drives. Ever had any data losses? On my old hard drive that I got rid of, yes. Not on the new one. DVD, Blu-ray drive. Not required. I've got an Xbox, I got a PS4. Although, what if I wanted to go back and play Roller Coaster Tycoon? We'll think about that. I mean, you can just get an external one. So, that's not even a problem. And I did check earlier, or yesterday. Use that so everything's easily accessible. Don't know what that means. Don't know what that means. Or how I would choose that, or whatever you mean. Josh. But yeah, pretty much all of the cases that I randomly chose across the top, I think I went across like 10 different ones. None of them can you put DVD or Blu-ray drives in. Lots of shelf parts. and consumers products. Yeah, but I don't know what you're referring to in terms of what. I don't know what you mean. External hard drive. Already got one of those. Memory card reader. £6. Oof. I mean, it's external. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure somewhere. I've already got one of them. I thought it was right here. Where is it? Fine, right? £6. Not like people that may use a part that's bespoke. Ah, right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I get what you mean. So yeah, that's I don't care about that. Right? I already have one. Power supply. Now, this should tell me if I go all the way up to 1600. This should say the power supply you selected is larger than normal. Okay, right. That wasn't what I was expecting it to say. I was expecting it to say you've selected 1200, but based on our calculations, you only need a 650 power supply. We've calculated your spec to require around 581, including a 20% allowance. So, I could go. If it says 650, I'd be tempted to go £10 more just to be safe, just in case, but wouldn't need to go insanely overkill. Or is even that stupid? Get 1000 for future upgrade. That's not a bad idea, to be fair. How much extra? Quite a bit. £40. How much is it per month, though? It's £1.30 a month. I don't know. But then again, how long would it be before I upgrade my PC? Right? If I'm getting this. You'd hope a long time. You'd hope a long time. Will I be streaming after this? No. No. Good. I think 850 is safe and will last. Someone else said 850. 750 is fine. 750 is overkill. Right, worst case scenario, we go up to that. 1 by 1 meter power cable. Sounds good to me. Now, cooling. I have no idea. Help me. Here. Okay. Don't need a power cable. You can't take it out. I don't think there's a way to make it so you don't get one. 240. Look for 240. There's a 240 there. That's what you mean. The only one. H11. You say. This. Expensive one. NZXT X62. What do you mean? RGB Platinum Hydra. That's just loads of WoW words to sell. Yeah. Make sure to go for Corsair or NZXT. In what though? There's only. This is the full list. For streaming, you'll need it. Hydro water cooling. Yeah. David, they'd be worse pretty much. It would be fine. Ultra quiet performance, CPU cooler. Make sure it's a dual cooler, not a single. Ow. As in, how? Ow. Won't need water cooling, only really needed for that. At minimum, H100X. Fantastic watching the price go up after every click. It's not though, is it? It's really not. Yeah, Keaton, I'm not a fan of that part of it. Really, really not. Not enjoyable. £96 one. This. But for CPU lifetime usability and streaming. The thing is, it's not as if I'm going to click order tonight, right? So we can get like a quote or whatever, and then we can come back and decide if any changes or whatever need to be made. Okay? Really not a problem. Okay. Is there no way to check if you're eligible for finance before you spend all your time on this? I don't think so, no. But the main point of this was to see what people think is needed and what would be best for what I am looking for. To try and get some help from people that know more than me. I could probably, like, I don't know exactly what I've changed from this, from what I quoted myself before. I think I had this. I didn't have that. I think I had a random motherboard because I had absolutely no idea. RAM, I'd understand, other than the fact that I don't think I had it at 3200. Graphics card, I had that one, had that, had what it said I needed. Right? Thermal paste. Call a master gel, make a thermal compound. Is it worth the extra £9? Good to get a rough price point also, exactly. Right? Josh, nice. But yeah, I'll probably get to all of the end of this and then it'll say, you're not eligible. Like, oh, cheers. Right. Thermal compound is pretty standard. Spend within your budget limit. Technology get outdated fast. I would. LED lighting, yeah? Do I really give a damn? £12. That's me taking a pizza away from myself. Do I give a damn? I don't think I do. But again, for now, we'll keep it there. Fan controller. Is this necessary? NZXT grid. It's £38. Josh, it's fine. Don't worry about it. And then extra case fans. This will depend on the case, won't it? Don't need it, not at all. So standard case fans, I'm going to guess go for 2. Right. And hopefully they fit whatever case. Again, the case to me doesn't really make any difference, as long as everything fits. Now, all of this stuff, right? Sound card. Do I really need anything better than 5.1? Probably not. I have one channel gaming audio card. Wouldn't know what the difference would be between that and the default one, to be honest with you. Asus though, so a sound card's needed. Don't know. It's up to you here. Will I use headphones? Headphones or what? Headphones or speakers? I normally use headphones if I'm streaming. However, every single time that I'm not streaming, these are sat on a hook and I use speakers. But I don't need insane level sound, do I? Like, what am I gonna need that for compared to just normal? What would I be doing that would require the greatest sound system the world's ever seen? I'd probably buy better speakers if I really gave a damn about that kind of thing as well. Mine are just bog standard. Right. Wireless. Now, I put that in because... I don't know. I'm just thinking of when I would ever need it. I don't know if I ever would. I always have Ethernet plugged in. Because this current PC does not have wireless. Need quality when you're blasting ARRI at 100. This is true. Although, fine, we'll blast it on multiple devices at the same time. I don't think I need a wireless card. I don't think there'd be any reason that I would. Ever thought of doing a charity stream? Yes, you'll not need that. Guys, we're about to wipe £22 off. Bang! It's huge. It's massive. Should be there singing, though. It's a good point, yeah. So, we'll see. We'll see. Wireless router, home plugs. No, don't need any of these. Definitely don't need any of them. Now, again, this is the hell. One type A, one type C. So you can add those on top if you wanted to. Why would I need that? I would. £22. The saving, right? Yeah, minimum 2 USB 3.0, 2 USB 2.0 ports at the back, and minimum 2 front ports. Ideally, we get more. But again, I guess it depends on the case, doesn't it? Firewire. I don't even know what Firewire is. To be perfectly honest with you. I'm going to Google that right now. Firewire is a method of transferring information between digital devices, especially audio and video equipment. What devices use Firewire? Most often used to connect digital camcorders, external hard drives, and other devices that can benefit from the high transfer rates supported by Firewire connection. Yeah, I learned. Today I learned. I don't think we need that, to be honest with you. Operating system. Give me Windows 10 Pro. Or Home. What's actually the difference between Home and Pro? Other than £33. It's only a single license now. The dream would be to get another one to then be able to install on the old PC and see if it works properly. One second. That is just not working, is it? I've definitely got to mention then. Come on, Twitter. Now you can activate Windows. And it should stay activated. Finally. Right? Oh, right, it's that link. Oh, Jesus Christ, Tom. That's a very interesting, very easy to read ton of words. But it's basically exactly what I've got, right? Other than you went with 16 instead of... no, you went with 32 instead of 64. La 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 la. Sounds good to me. Right. Could also sell this PC for more money towards this one. Exactly. If it works, though, that's the thing. I don't know how I'd test if it works. Or, like, what I'm able to actually sell. If AMT got raided by EA. Mad. That's mad! Okay. Operating system language. UK English. Windows 10 multi-language recovery image. How much is that? It's free. Sounds good. Free 30-day trial of Microsoft Office. I've already got it. So yeah, sure, I'm not paying for more. No antivirus software because I've already got Norton. I don't need that. I already pay for stuff. Browser, Google Chrome. Yes. Monitor, no. No. Do I need any new cables? No. Are you going to do an unboxing if you actually get this? Maybe. Nature, yeah, you have to pay though. A nightmare. Keyboard and mouse? No, I've just got some free from BenQ. Same with the mouse pad. Now. I don't understand exactly how this works. You stream and record perfectly. So this could be a game changer, to be honest with you. Actually having one of these. 1080p, 60 FPS at a bitrate up to 60 megabytes per second. Sounds good to me. Okay. One sec. Okay. There is a 4K 60 Pro, but I definitely don't need that. And if need be in the future, one day, sure, but not right now. What do you want about another HDMI? Did I get it? No, I got that. 60 goes right into the PC. Yeah. So 1080p 60 capture, of course, game view, the encoder, master copy. And the master copy is, I think, the thing that I need, right? Because then that records just the core gameplay, even if you're streaming it through other software as well, which would be great. So yeah, this isn't USB, as we knew. Flashback recording, unlimited capture, yeah. So, CPU. This says CPU, Intel i5 4XXX quad core or better. Does that mean it's only working with Intel or not? Surely not. HDMI. I do wonder exactly how this looks when it's actually in a PC, though. I don't understand. Oh, it's got those there. Right, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Just anything better than that? Anything better than what? But no. It's able. Oh, right. Okay. I get it. Right. No, it comes. You get an HDMI in and out. So on this bit at the end, right? This will be what's sticking out the back of the PC, and you've got your in and out on the back. The only frustrating thing about that would potentially be if I want to switch between Xbox and PS4. But it really wouldn't be a problem, would it? You just go down there, you take out one cable, put the other one in. That's especially if I got a tiny little stand or something like that. That's fine. HD 60 Pro goes straight into the motherboard, if I'm right in saying. So you'd really hope that that's all like installed and everything. I don't need a new Xbox controller. I wonder if I'd like to know what the prices are on this compared to the actual website. I swear they had more on here the other day. Maybe that was overclockers. I swear they had Noble chairs on here. Ah, yeah, gaming chair, Noble chairs. I knew it was somewhere. I could really do with a new one of these, honestly. But I'd probably do that separately because it definitely wouldn't help doing it on here to help with potentially getting eligibility. Is the pricing actually any different on this compared to their website? That's the question. So what ones do they have? So Pro Racing Chair. It's actually £10 more on here. So yeah, wouldn't make any sense to do that. This is my first PC build. Ow. No. But I wanted help on this just to make sure that I am I'm making the right decisions in my choices from people that know more about it than me. Like I know a decent amount, but not everything in detail. So I wanted more than one second opinion from people that have done this kind of thing before and understand it more to make sure that there are no errors made, stuff like that, right? Speakers, we already got it. Same with webcam, same with headsets, microphones, surge protection, already got it. Cable management. I don't care. Printer, already got one. Tom, no. James? Not sure what you mean. But yeah, the reason why I'm doing it through a site instead of buying the parts myself because I've had so many issues with this current PC that there's no way I'm risking anything. Even though I'd be able to build it myself. Yeah. 3-year standard warranty. 1 month collect and return, 1 year parts, 3-year labour. 3-year parts. Yeah. I don't know if I need anything more than that. To be honest. Standard warranty. Home installation. Technician assisted installation and setup. Why would you need that? What would you even need to set up? plug it in, make sure everything's good. 1 year, £5. Who would need that? Lol. I mean, maybe. Well, see, to me, I don't know. Because surely, if you are going through all of this configuring a PC, you should know how to plug it in and turn it on. Right? Probably for people who don't have a clue or kids. Yeah, but again, if you're going through all of these things and picking parts out, surely if you had no clue, you wouldn't be on a website like this. You'd be on PC World and you just pick one. You have to install Windows yourself though, which some struggle with. Do you? Do they? Data transfer would be potentially helpful for some people. I think that'll be available for standard builds too. Yeah, maybe. So it's just an option on this as well. Time delivery to UK mainland Monday to Friday before 2 p.m. is probably what I do. Right. Build time. Fast track. I don't know. I'd put it in just to see if, just to see what it'd come back with, and see if I was eligible. But I don't think I'd pay that. Quantity 1 sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. So that would be that. You say you've done well to keep it under £3,000 for the quality of parts. So then, this is where we press proceed and it says that nothing actually matches up. So choose this case because it looks nice, right? Proceed. Look. Please note the radiator from there will occupy 2 internal fan slots on the roof of your case. Please therefore note it may not be possible to install additional case fans. Please note you've chosen to order that. This is not a guaranteed service. If we don't meet that, your fast track service will automatically roll over, so that difference will be... Okay, fair enough. I was going to say 3 days for £59 compared to the PC price is sort of tempting. Yeah. You've selected that. Yep. We note that you've selected M2 SSD drive and a mechanical hard drive under the primary hard disk drive option. Please confirm whether you would like your operating system to be installed on the SSD or on the mechanical hard drive. I'm going to go on the SSD, to be honest with you. Now, I don't know if this is about to come up with like my email or anything, so let me drag this over here. Can I? Whilst I save the quote. Your chosen specification. Save quote. Proceed. I agree to the terms and conditions. Save quote. Okay. So now, if I go up to the top, my quotes, this should come back with this one. Yes. Okay. So that would be what we have picked. Right? Unless we change the case so we didn't have the clash issue that it said with the fans, etc., then maybe we'd change to a different one. 3 months of Xbox Game Pass, good old giveaway would happen. Modern Warfare, the scenes, Ghost Recon Breakpoint. So yeah, you've got that case, Ryzen 9 3900. You got the Asus TUF plus gaming, right? RGB ready. Hooray. Tom, Candy. Ronnie, probably not. 32 gig RAM. I mean, I swear that I chose 64. But okay, we could go back and change that. Don't know why that would... Sorry, I chose that. Never mind. Graphics card, that's definitely right. The Super. 8TB, 1TB. Yeah, la 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 la. Power supply, 850. The cooling is that one. Is that what I picked? I swear I didn't choose that. I swear we chose that H11 or something. Reconfigure. Let me quickly take this back. Right, the 64 gig RAM. This may take it over the Mooney that we previously had it as. So that should be that. Where's the cooling? We chose that one. Right, now we proceed. So what if I choose a different case just so that we don't have this clashing? Right? Go back over here. Jordan, I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. But yeah, so that's 64. This was the H100, right? So we need to get a case that doesn't have any of these problems, ideally. But that might not be possible without going like all the way up here. Like if I went for that, for example, it still says this thing. It may not be possible to install additional case fans. Is that a problem? Do I need to make sure that we get a case where it doesn't say that? Or not? That also says it. Go to like that one. That also says it. Prime's coming to FIFA in December. We'd have to go all the way up here. Even that says it. And that's £100 more. Help. It would be dispatched on a pallet. And even on this one, even though the case is larger than normal, it still has this thing. Even the £400 case says it. So in that case, we'll go back to the white one. And we'll whack this back over here. We'll proceed. We'll save the quote. That now says 64 gig. That also says H100. Okay. So that should be that. Now that is now saved as a quote. But yeah, to the other people, are we all good? See that coming a mile away? It was great, wasn't it? Yeah, that's what it should be now. That's right. That's right. I think. It was, right? No, it wasn't. It was this. Why does it keep changing things? The CPU thing has 3 fans on it. Save. Right. That's 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 right. So's that. Yeah. That, of course. That, if possible. Why has it got the wireless on there? Budget. Well, the budget depends on if I can actually get, like, accepted for the finance thing. We get COD with it, which is the dream. COD on PC would be amazing. Yeah, it's a lot of VAT. It really is. But I may potentially look at it then. Oh, God. Well, we'll see. I think what I'll do is I will have a look to see if I would get accepted. Now, unfortunately, I think on the weekends, I don't know how long it takes to see if you would get accepted. If it's during the week, you get a reply like within a couple of minutes. I swear it said. If we personal finance says 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. on 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. on Saturday, then in the majority of cases you'll receive a decision within a matter of minutes. So I need to do that tomorrow. Being self-employed in certain circumstances would allow you to claim that VAT back. Claim it all back. Business expense. I had to buy this so I could actually do my job. Sorted. 3 grand. Boom. Take it off. They definitely allow that, right? Jordan, go for it. Go for it. Valar, I'm not going for that, though. I'm not going for that. We want to go big if we're doing it. So I think, as I say, wherever it is, I think tomorrow I see what they say. Definitely. Why not though? It's a business expense. Why not? You could claim FIFA points. Saying. Spend 5 grand on FIFA points. I needed to for my job. Right. What do you think could actually get claimed though for streaming? Just the VAT. Nightmare. Take that. Take the VAT off. £500 or whatever it was. What other kind of expenses do you think they'd accept? In terms of stuff that you have to get. Oh, did that end up over, by the way? I think it did. It did by 100. Gotta go to the gym then, haven't we? If only you actually got taught about taxes in school. Everyone. And understanding how to do all this stuff. Wouldn't be off, you just have to claim it back. That's long, isn't it? That's long. You have to pay it, which probably... Scrap that 3k on a PC, 3k on FIFA points, pizza and vodka. Take the FIFA points out of it. Pizza, vodka, beer. A trip to wherever Ari is right now. Sounds good. I'd do that. Are you buying it today? No. I need to ask. Well, I need to find out tomorrow whether they would accept me eligible to do the finance thing. Which, again, if you don't know what it is, basically, let's say the cost is $3,000. It's less than $3,000, but let's say it's 3K. If you were to do it on finance, right, at $3,000, if you put the minimum deposit in, which is £30, then eventually, if you went through all of the finance, you'd pay £4,668. So you'd be paying an extra nearly 1.7K over 5 years. Isn't that bad if it's necessary, right? But if you pay it back within 12 months, the whole thing, you pay no interest. So you would pay the $3,000, not the 4.7. Punky, I did on 2 of them. I did on 2. Yeah. Not all of them though. But yeah, the finance thing would be absolutely massive, if possible. Because if not, then I don't know what I'd do. I probably wouldn't be able to get one, basically, because $3,000. I don't have $3,000. I don't have $3,000 to drop. So, yeah. We'll see. We'll see. There's no arrangement fit if you choose yourself. So I don't think, like, if you don't pay it back within the first 12 months, then I don't think it's possible. I don't believe it's possible to then pay it all back in one go after the 12 months. You have to do the monthly things. Nature, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. Faster you pay it off, the better. Does someone donate 3K right now? Exactly. Scotch PC charity stream. Yeah, sounds good to me. Sounds good. Again, though, the thing is, if I got accepted for that, right, I would have 12 months to save up whatever it is, 2.7K, something like that, whilst potentially selling the parts for my current/old PC, whichever ones I can, which would be, I don't know, let's say £500. Maybe it'd be between 500 and £1,000. And that'd shave some off. So let's say roughly we'd have to save up £2,000 in a year. Now, unless I'm spending, like, unless YouTube goes either really bad or I spend everything that I make, then that should be easily doable. You'd think. Now, I am also at the current moment paying off my car to my mother. That makes it a little bit harder. But still. I've been in the streams for a few days. A load of people are streaming FIFA at the minute. See, you're building a solid team. How's Lewandowski if you've used him? Don't have him. I've got his low and his normal one. It's okay. Okay. But yeah, so I think tomorrow at 9 o'clock, we'll get up, we'll get rejected from this, and then think, oh, what the hell am I going to do? Stop paying your mum. Could do. Could do, to be fair. But I don't know. I tell you what, if YouTube paid, like, on the last day of the month instead of 20 to 25 days after the month ends, it'd probably be okay. I'd probably be fine. There's obviously new FIFA and everything. It's good. It's a decent month. There's an Ari have money you could use. Yeah, but I don't like asking her, so. I mean, come on. It's a little bit rude to ask that kind of question, isn't it? So, if you won the lottery, you'd pay for it. What a hero. So yeah, any and all donations, super chats, and memberships. I think you understand where they'd be going. Oh dear. The thing is as well, like, potentially avoid, like, obviously you can put a deposit amount down. What would be bizarre is surely nobody does this. Why would you put a deposit down for 88% of it? Like, surely you'd then be able to pay off the other £340. £360, sorry. Rather than paying it off over 5 years at £11 a month. Oh dear. Stuart, I'm good, thank you. I'm good. But like, if I did that, for example, I don't know. You'd only be paying £800 over instead of 1.7k. What's the point? Genuinely 88%. Yeah, I don't know. Get Mr. Beast in chat. That'd help. That'd be it. I'd be sorted. I wouldn't even need to go and try and see if I'm eligible. Just bang. Do it. Get a Titan. At that point. Your Minecraft 1v1 wages don't pay for itself. Damn it. And then Jord comes in with a £2 super chat. Every little helps. Thank you very much. Speaking of every little helps, anyone that ever potentially donates in the future, use Streamlabs. You know why? Because YouTube take 30 or 40% of that super chat, and if every little does help, Streamlabs not taking any percent is the way forward. But thank you very much. There's a tiny percentage, right? It's 0.1%. Sorted. So if we just get 1,000 of those super chats, we're fine, right? We're fine. But thank you very much. So yeah, I guess I'll update you tomorrow on most likely me being rejected. Just because it wouldn't surprise me. It'd be typical for me, wouldn't it? Sadly. Terry Carr settle for a £20 PC. Could do. Just do some trading, you'll be fine. Could do that as well. Silencer does real life trading. He could probably get the amount I'm on right now, bump it up to like 20k or something, and then we'll buy this. We'll be fine. So, thank you very much, everyone that was helping as part of this. Obviously, this is not going to go up as a video afterwards. We still nearly hit 150 likes. If you haven't already, hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, right? Obviously, for FIFA streams, not for helping me build my PC. And yeah, our quote is that, and we'll see what happens, I guess. If they say no, I'll see if it's possible to potentially build it on a different site and see if it would be possible to do that. I don't know. Sure, thank you very much. Liverpool, yes I am. You'll ask how it went. I'll probably tweet about it, and again, it probably won't go. The thing is, if it didn't, like, if they said no, I could just go to, like, the bank or something. Oops. I could just go to the bank or something and ask, like, hey, could I have a £2 grand loan or something payable back over this amount of time instead? Pay for it outright. Boom. Cyberpower. Yeah, you've got Cyberpower, you've got... Oh, what's the other one? It's on this link, actually, somewhere. Chill Blast. There's another one. So yeah, tomorrow, obviously, we'll be back for FIFA. The scenes. It's going to be great, right? Hopefully everyone can tune into that. I don't know what time it'll be. I don't know what time I'll upload the highlights either. We did lose 6 subscribers during this stream, so we're now 29 away from 66.8. It's a nightmare. Nightmare. People don't want to see us succeed. Disgraceful. Get the loan part. Yeah. Yeah, could do. Tom, Could also do that. So yeah, thank you very much for being a part of this. Appreciate it. Thank you, Implosion, for the dono, George for the super chat, and then wait, who became a member during this stream? Someone did, but it's not in my thingy. Wasn't it like Cal or Kai? Who was it? I think it was Cal. Where is it in the chat? Someone did during this. And I've already forgot. I'm great at what I do. Oh, it's not going to be in there, is it? It's going to be off the screen. No, it doesn't go back that far. Who unsubscribed? They need to go to bed. I know. What the hell are they playing at? Actually, I can go to this and I can say thank you. Quick. And a thank you to Cal Gaming. See, I'm all over it. Thank you for becoming a member of the channel as well. Appreciate all the help, everybody. It makes a big difference, so cheers. Hopefully it goes well tomorrow. We'll see. I'll let you know on Twitter. Goodbye.